How do you keep up with all the 50 odd divisions you got now, Jim? How do you manage to stay in touch with it all?
Well, I don't know that I do really. I've got people who look after things. I mean, effectively, the secret of a business like mine is having good people to rely on. I don't actually get involved in a lot of the nitty gritty of how to run things. I'm not a great line manager. I'm more I wander around the office and talk to people. Actually, if you see day in the life, if you want to have a look at that, it'll show us what I do pretty accurately. You know, I spend a lot of time on emails and dealing with things, and I just walk around the office and chat and say, well, how are you going with things and so forth. And if people have got a problem, they can contact me. So I kind of keep an eye on what's going on. But I mainly rely on having quality staff. And really, one of the things I talk about service to franchises and service to clients, but actually service to staff is very important too. You've got to look after staff. So we have Friday lunches, for example, which the staff quite like. And it's just at the conference centre, and they come over and have a nice meal once a week. And that's also the reason, I mean, it's not just for the franchisees, it's for the staff that I want to have this swing, heated pool and all the rest of it. Because it's a benefit for being on site, makes it an attractive job.
You're a pretty trusting boss though, which can have its downsides as well, because you might trust someone to do a job, then after a year you might think, oh, they're not doing the job, but because it's a small company, I guess you do find out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I tend to know whether people are effective. I don't micromanage people. I mean, I do trust somebody to do their job, and it does become obvious after a few months at least that they're not doing it.
I think with the divisional problems, you get them flagged when franchisees email you directly. That's generally how it puts a spotlight on the other ones, and that's when you sort of get more involved with that division.
Yeah. Well, it's like insurance, for example. I mean, I go and have a chat to Adrian pretty well every day of the week, but I don't directly supervise what he does. But if any franchisee has a problem with insurance, they ring me up and I walk down to Adrian with the phone in my hands and say, Adrian, what's going on? So it kind of tends to keep people on their toes. And the same thing with any staff, like documents or like finance or IT or anybody. If they know that anybody can approach me and I'm going to go and ask questions. It actually tends to, because of that communication role, it tends to get people, you know, on their toes.
You do put people on the spot, because when people email you, you might just forward it to, let's say me, for example, and CC the franchisee and say, why is this the way, ? And I've got to respond. Or you might walk up to the desk with a phone in your hand and go, what's going on here, if someone on speakerphone. So you do it a lot. It's a bit unorthodox, but throws you off a bit. But yeah.
It's a different sort of place to work, isn't it?
It is. Well, that's true. That's very true. But I've been here for 8 years and I like it. That's a great question. So thanks for that one.